Hey there, could you hear the magpies? I could. Today we're going to have a look at this pen, Aurora il Viaggio Segreto in Italia, Baia. The Baia. This is a cute pen. I have not too long ago, I feel, but that's when I'm recording this, not when I'm uploading this. Another Segreto in Italia pen. And this is another one. So that one was whitish, and this one is a blue purplish mix. Quite pretty, isn't it? Quite pretty. So I thought we were going to have a look at this. I'll cover the parts of the pen, tell you what it's all about. I'll do a writing sample, and then I'll tell you what I like about it and what I don't like about it. Let's get started. Huge box. Aurora il Viaggio Segreto in Italia, Baia. These are 652 euros, 89 cents without VAT. Extra, but remember, 10% discount, right? Click the banner on my website. Extra fine, medium, broad nibs in gold. They also have double broad, oblique, medium, oblique, broad, stub, italic broad, and gotcha in different variations. That's their flex nibs made in-house in Aurora, by Aurora, sorry. Those are 65 euros extra though. These pens all commemorate interesting cities in Italy. Baia was a fashionable holiday resort for the Roman aristocracy and was kind of filled with hedonistic stuff and scandal, so sounds like an interesting place. Vulgaris. Okay. The lower part of town became submerged due to volcanic activity and still has a partly submerged archaeological park. That actually sounds really cool. I would like to see that. 888 of these pens were made. Let's have a look at what is in the box. As with the other Segreto that I reviewed, you do get a bottle of ink, which I think is quite neat and cool. There is as I said, it's a large box, very shiny. You can see myself in there. Opens up, and then you have just the box. You have a little thing, and you have like 18 karat gold nib marks and all the stuff. But what you want to see is the pen, and so I shall show you the pen. Just putting everything out of the way here. Sorry, there we go. Here is the pen. It's basically an Aurora 88, right? But a limited edition in a fancy material. We have here the pen next to a Pilot Metropolitan, as you can see, about the same length, but a little bit more girth in the Il Viaggio Segreto. Let's talk about all the different parts of the pen. So I'll zoom in a little bit. On top here we have the finial, very pretty, same material as the rest of the pen. We have the clip, which has a nice shape to it. It's really quite tight. And on the back here, this is number 483 out of 888. We have the center band. It says Aurora on one side and made in Italy on the other side. We have the barrel, and then we have the piston turning knob, because these are piston filled pens. It's a nice size of pen, I think. Not too big, not too small. I'll zoom out just a little bit. We have an ink window, which is useful for piston filled pens. And we have the Aurora in-house made nibs, 18K. And this one I wanted to say was medium. Section tapers down, flares out a little bit, and as I said, nice size and posted, very, very comfortable to hold. So let's see what we have. And this, I really thought it was a medium. How mistaken I seem to be. This looks... Sorry, I have so many pens that I'm trying to review here that I'm mixing up the nibs, and I can't see any markings on this. But this almost looks like a stub. I'm mixing up my nibs, and I apologize. So here we have the Aurora, and I'm not writing all this down, so I'm just going to put in a Baia. This is 18K, and I'm going to go with a stub, and the ink is Waterman Blue. Pleasant writer, nice amount of line variation, doesn't run dry, wetness, should probably do that the other way around for a stub, not excessively dry, not excessively wet, and because of its stub-like nature, does have a nice amount of line variation. There's a little skip there, but I think that was me. What about, oh, that was definitely a skip. What about reverse writing? It's possible, but with such a, like a stub nib, then you also get something stubby again, typically. So, not the greatest candidate for upside down writing. Having said that, really, really pleasant nib. Let's talk about likes and dislikes. What do I like? What do I not like about the Aurora Il Viaggio Segreto in Italia? Baia. There are a lot of things I like. The material is very pretty. I really, Aurora does cool stuff with their materials. At the end of the day, it's another Aurora 88. There are many on the market, some very pretty, some just matte black, and nothing wrong with that. So it depends a bit on how extravagant you want the material to be. Pleasant writer. As always, Aurora nibs have a bit of feedback. That's how they're made, so be prepared for that. If you'd like a super, super smooth experience, this is probably not a pen that works well for you. Pleasant though. What I will say is they're not cheap. 652 euros 89 cents. That's without whatever it is at this point, 21% VAT. Although if you are overseas, you don't have to pay that. And remember that you can get a 10% discount through Appelboom through my website if you click the banner. So that might also help a little bit. Wide range of nibs available. That's really cool. But like I said, it's just an expensive pen. There's 888 of them, which is a limited edition, but it's not that limited. I mean, think of inviting 888 people to a party. It's not that limited, right? So that's okay. It's a nice pen. It's a good writer, but it's not cheap, and that's just the way it is. So I would just bear that in mind. For collectors, it's a lot of fun. Piston filler with an ink window, that's always nice. It has a lot going for it. So there is all that. Thank you to Joost for lending me the pen. I appreciate it. I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye!